This is Sour Patch Gamer, back again with part three of the video for the ultimate setup. I moved my desk from my third living room, moved it into a room, practically making it my office, because this is going to be my game room slash work office as well. The room, just to give you a quick update, it's still a mess. As you can see, all the stuff on the floor. Actually got more tools. I literally have more tools on the floor, more wires on the floor. Reason being, it's because I even took down the TV, as you can see from back there. I went ahead and yesterday when I attempted to get online and play using my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi, where I currently have my wireless router, it's I get very bad reception, very bad signal here. I'm not even able to like surf the web or anything. So I literally, this morning, first thing I did, starting at 7 a.m., I went ahead and made some holes on my wall so that I can go ahead and route some network cable, some Cat 6 network cable from a network room. When I say network room, it's basically where I have my switch, my router, my modem, and it's all back there. It's nothing too fancy, let me put it that way. It's nothing fancy at all. So what I've done this morning, let me go ahead and show you real quick what I've done this morning. So this morning I routed 2 Cat 6 network cables down there, made the holes on the wall, and I routed one right there. That one's for my TV. My TV, it is a smart TV. That way, in case I want to watch Netflix, Hulu, and whatnot, I can. And also I routed 2 right there. Reason why I have 2 right there is I do have 2 I do have 2 consoles, but I'm actually going to use one of these to go to my PC. So I'm going to have to route this cable through there, through the bottom, through the through the ground, raise it up, and go that way. So I'm gonna have to get a pretty probably about 10 feet or so of cable from there over to my PC. And that one, of course, it's long. I honestly don't need it that long. I just pulled it just in case. But yeah, that is basically what I've been doing this morning. I'm exhausted. I've already taken a shower already, because when I go into the attic, I am a heavy set type of guy, so I start sweating, and I hate when I sweat and feel nasty. I honestly do not like that at all. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start getting these cables patched, basically getting them together. Put the Cat 6 jacks. I need to put that jack right there into that wall down at the bottom. That one's not gonna have a jack. I'm just gonna put like a plate. I don't need an actual jack, so I'm just gonna use this, and I'm gonna just put that just like a regular Cat 6 cable, basically like a patch cable. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. With this part 3 of the video, I know that on the previous video I had stated that you were going to see an actual finished product. I will do my best to actually finish this entire piece, this entire setup, at least functional, working, with nothing to be changed. And if I do make a 4th video, it's gonna be the final video of everything else that I actually get done, from frames, picture frames on the walls, LED lights all throughout the corner of the actual room to make it stand out a bit, LED lights behind my monitors and behind the TV. So this room is literally going to be an actual gaming setup. A little bit more than it's gonna be more of a gaming setup, because as you know, I do love playing video games, like the stream, and I now have an actual private room where I can actually close a door and play without being interrupted at all by any of my kids. I do not have a lock on my door, and now I don't plan on getting one because you never know, an emergency can happen. So I'm hoping that they, I'll put a do not disturb sign up there. Hopefully they could not disturb me while I'm playing, but you never know. Whenever you've got kids, they got the mind of their own. So alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started and try to finish this with this particular video. Alright guys, so I am actually done with the complete of my actual setup. Finished today. Camera actually battery died. I only have one battery, so I don't have the ability to to switch out my batteries. I have to basically put it into charge, and I could use my phone, but the quality wouldn't be the same. But let me go ahead and show you now what the setup actually looks like. Of course, we've got the three 34 wide inch monitors. We've got my mixer over there. I've already started using the keyboard. I like to turn it sideways. I try to minimize the actual wires themselves. Excuse me. I try to minimize the wires themselves, but you will always have wires that actually show no matter what you do. Compared to what it would have looked like, I believe I did a pretty awesome job. Got my microphone right there. 334 wide inch monitors, and I've got, I'm not even sure, I think it's a 45 or 50 inch. I don't recall the size of the TV. The microphone I have, it is a Rode microphone, as you can see right there. you know, that's the monitor right here. This monitor is what I'm going to be using whenever I'm streaming. I'm going to be using this monitor here to be able to view my OBS. This is a monitor I'll be using to actually play on, and this monitor for any alerts and whatnot. And this monitor up here, TV, is actually what I'm going to use for my chat section. So whenever I have the chat up, I want to be able to see it pretty big. So that's where I'm going to have it at. Let me show you what all I've done and what all I did in the back, which probably when we go in the back still looks really messy. But I did the best I could. I'm still waiting on some zip ties to come through. I prefer zip ties over Velcro. Even though you have to tear them off every time you want to add it or remove a cable, but I still prefer zip ties. So that's what I've done. It goes the back of my PC right there. Try to cover the actual wires using that. I'm not using it properly, but hey, it is what it is. That's the inside of my PC. I do have a GeForce GTX in there. I don't remember what model. I think it was a 1080. I don't remember which one it was. Of course, do have my Elgato gaming, and I've got the one that goes in the motherboard, and I do have an MSI G series motherboard. Alright, let's go ahead and show you this other end over here. Of course, I've got the speakers, and this is what I've done with this other end. Now, I did put hot glue to the fire strips. It's not working very well because they keep coming off, just like the one back there. It just fell off, but it's still, I don't know, it's still doing its thing. Look at all those wires. Imagine if I didn't do any wire management, they would just be all over the place. And that goes the network. The 2 network ports I installed this morning, and then one back there right behind the actual TV, as you can see. So yeah, other than that, that is it. The room right now still looks somewhat empty because I haven't put anything in the back. Should be frames. This is not the final video, by the way. I still have frames I gotta put around my room to make it my own. This is it for this particular video. The final video I'll make is whenever I'm completely done with this particular room, with the LED lights, my frames that I'm gonna put in here as well. I will make a final video once I'm completely finished with this room. It will take me maybe about a month or two, maybe a little bit more before I post that video. But if you subscribe and hit that bell, to receive notifications, you will definitely be notified. And yeah, and that, thank you for watching. Peace out. Y'all have a good one.